Shocked, to say the least. Yeah, I thought he would stay to the end of the season, maybe even up to PSG, but I guess it was coming. The results haven't been there. You know, winning the Premier League last year to where we are now, 1 point of the drop zone, it's expected, but I guess he's got to move on now. New manager, new start, but I just don't want the same thing as it was a couple of years ago. New manager every season, not getting the results, but what can you say, really? What can you do?
Next. To be honest, I'm not thinking about it at all because I am very, very angry about what's happened today, and I do think that the board have made a mistake. To be quite honest, a friend of mine just said to me on the phone that the best thing that the supporters could do to show their feelings would be not to turn up on Saturday afternoon for the match against Sunderland. I do feel that that probably would be maybe too strong, but I do think that the fans, if they firmly are loyal fans, they will show their feelings on Saturday afternoon.
Not really. Where can you go from Jose? He's already won the Champions League 3 times. He was great, won the Premiership last season. I don't see, maybe Pep, Guardiola or somebody of that level, see what they can do. I mean, it's whoever he can afford.
Personally, I'd like Gus Hiddink because when he managed us a few years ago, he did a great job in the 6 months he had with us. But obviously Guardiola or Diego Simeone, they're also great managers. At the end of the season, I'd like to see them here.
Okay, so that's it. That's the mood in Stamford Bridge. Actually divided.
It's not divided. Everyone actually, there've been polls done by by the big media outlets, Sky, BBC. It's all been that's the wrong decision. And everything we heard here now just still tells me as well today. A lot of the fans didn't agree with the sacking. That's just the facts of the matter.
Okay, this one is coming from Emenalo.
Mike Emenalo, yeah, very, very interesting, performance by Mike Emenalo yesterday. He's come out to say what happened was not a premeditated decision. It was a decision taken to protect the club. While there is huge sentiment for the individual, what's the individual? That's right. Jose right there. The individual, wow. Yeah. It's no longer the special one. Who has done so much for the club? The fact remains Chelsea is a club in trouble.
That's right.
In terms of the result, very, very horrendous. The results are not good, and there obviously seems to be a palpable discord between manager and player. We felt it was time to act. And that's the main sticking point right there. Yeah. And that's the official statement from Chelsea. Come on, the club, Cecilia, take this.
Wishes to make it clear that Jose leaves us on good terms and will always remain a much loved, respected and significant figure at the club. His legacy at Stamford Bridge and in England has long been guaranteed, and he will always be warmly welcomed back to Stamford Bridge. The club's focus is now on ensuring our talented squad reaches its potential. If they don't, cut their salary in half.
We'll find out what happens, towards for the remainder of the season, because the new coach is going to come in and we'll have to
As Jose the record speaks. Look at it. Jose has done everything good Chelsea can ever dream about. So whoever is coming to step into Jose's shoes, get ready.
We're not repeat the last one, the very last one.
Exactly. I talked about
and all the titles he's won.
I talked about the fact that perhaps I think he deserves, a stay of execution for at least a year, based on everything he's done for Chelsea. But a manager is as good as his last result. You've got to deliver. Right. But then it's Jose. If Jose can get sacked, then there's no one safe out there. There's no coach safe out there.
Someone who is next.
I like the choice of words that Mike Emenalo used in that statement. He said there was need to protect the club instead of the individual everyone is talking about. So if everyone knows that Chelsea is in a bad state, who is surprised or who is feeling bad that is out?
Yeah,
everything rises and falls on leadership.
Yeah, obviously the fans are feeling bad about it.
That's the first person to...
The fans are the performance nobody actually wants to see. Now, you played 16 games, you won 4, you drew 3, you lost 9. And the goals scored is just 18. And of course, the ones conceded 26 points, 15 and position 16. Now, this is...
I understand the sentiment.
Contrast to what happened last year. Yeah, but he was the one in charge last year. And so something has gone on, and he hasn't been given enough time to fix it.
And while we're putting together a report for Jose, I was looking through where the big players are left.
No,
everyone is still inside.
There, but then
something is wrong psychologically.
Now, and he mentioned that, you know, we jokingly talked about that Eva Canero. I think maybe he just mentioned that the connection he had with some of the players and all that, the way they joke around and all. I feel that
was blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
That's my
Okay,
personal
that's what
opinion.
you think. But
Eva Canero,
John,
Eva Canero, the doctor, and John Fern, the physio, were both taken off the bench. So
That's
stop
right.
making it Eva Canero issue alone.
But I'm not even going to let you
I
guys
didn't say that.
What I'm saying is I'm not even going to let you guys know. You spoke about Michael Menalo.
Yeah.
You read the Chelsea statement. I'm waiting for Jose Mourinho to talk. I will react to Jose's comment. But before I react to Jose's comment, let's listen to what Jose said when he came back to Chelsea. Let's listen to this report. Jose Mourinho all over. We'll come back. We'll talk some more. Don't go anywhere. Stay.
I have the same nature. I'm the same person. I have the same heart. I have the same kind of emotions related to my passion for football and for my job. But I'm, of course, a different person. And in this moment, if I have to describe myself, I describe myself as a very happy person.
The 2014-2015 season was a good one for Jose. He won the league title and the League Cup. But this season has been ugly for Mourinho and Chelsea. A 2-2 draw with Swansea on August the 8th was overshadowed by a fallout in his medical team, and lead doctor Eva Canero was taken off the bench. Despite the problems, Jose was still talking tough.
Chelsea cannot have a better manager than me. There are many managers in the world that belong to my level, but not better. So no chance. I run away. Why? For two reasons. One, because I have my professional pride, and I know that I am very good in my job. Secondly, because I like this club very much. And if that's not the case, could be different. But in the accumulation of both situations, I want the best for my club, and the best for my club is for me to stay.
And after 16 games in the league, the Blues have gathered 15 points, just a point off the relegation zone and 20 points behind leaders Leicester City. No one could explain the reason for Chelsea's poor form, but it seemed midfielder Cesc Fabregas understood the problem.
We all have to take our responsibility. If you are a big player, and why not say it, you are paid like a big player, you have to perform like a big player and behave like a big player.
Chelsea were hoping for a change when the team played Sunderland on Saturday, but the board couldn't wait any longer and announced their parting ways with the Portuguese.
I have no doubts, and I think that I think you know me well enough, 3 years this time, plus 3 years in another time, so 6 years with you. I think you know me well enough that I'm not afraid of a big challenge, and in this moment this is a real big challenge.
Mourinho has won 3 Premier League titles, 2 of those in his first spell between 2004 and 2007. He has also won the FA Cup in 2007 and the League Cup 3 times in 2005, 2007 and 2015.